doing here?
I looked everywhere for you. I thought that I had missed you. I thought that you had left.
I forgot my passport.
Oh. Alex, excuse me. I know that this is terribly rude, but would you mind if I have a few moments alone with Jeremy?
Of course. Your guest is very charming, Jeremy. I've been trying to convince her to stay. Maybe you can persuade her.
Your father is very gracious.
Yes, he can be.
I went to Tibet. I thought that's where you'd be.
Sorry you wasted the trip.
No, it wasn't wasted. I did a lot of thinking about my life and what had happened to me since I was there last. And I realized that no matter where I had to go and no matter what I had to do, I would find you.
How did you find me?
Larry told me. Well, don't be angry. I mean, I would have found out anyway. I don't know what happened in New York. I don't know how we could have stood there and just said those polite little speeches to each other. I don't know how you could have left. I don't know how I could let you.
I'm sorry it's been so confusing for you, Erica, but you see, once my responsibility to you was over,
No, don't do that. Don't. You can't just pretend it away. It's just too important. It's one of the things I remembered in Tibet. You have to grab onto life with both hands while you can. Because if you waste time, if you lie about your feelings, that's what we've both been doing.
Please, Erica, there are things that are better left unsaid.
Why? I love you. I love you. I can say that to you, even though you're standing there and you're acting very cold, distant. You're barely even looking at me. But I can say that to you because I know that you love me. I feel it. It's there with me in the morning when I wake up. And it's with me all day. And it makes me feel alive and strong and happy. You love me. It's because of Mike that I have the courage to do this. I was always ashamed to be anything less than he knew I could be. His memory keeps me honest. And the truth is that I'll always love him. But Jeremy, I'm in love with you. I love you. Look, I know that you respect Mike and honor our relationship. It's what drew me to you in the first place. But Mike is dead, and my life has gone on. And I'm ready to share it with you.
It's not Mike.
Well, then what is it?
There you are. Summer said you'd gone to the airport. I'm so glad you're back. I've convinced your father that he may have been just the slightest bit overbearing earlier with you. I think he'd like to make up if you'll let him.
Actually, I've only returned to get my passport.
You'll have to excuse us. We do tend to get embroiled in family politics. I'm Natalie Hunter.
Excuse me. Erica Kane, this is my stepmother. If you two will excuse me, I'll get my passport.
You're Jeremy's stepmother.
Yes. His father and I have been married about 10 years.
Well, your husband is a very charming and vibrant man.
Yeah. I know it's a bit of a shock, the disparity in age, but it's never bothered us.
Oh, no, why should it?
Jeremy tells me you and he are very special friends. I wonder if I could prevail upon you to help me convince him to stay for just a few days. I'm sure that given the time, he and his father could forget their differences and be friends. You know men have to hit them over the head to get them to admit their feelings. And it would be very good for them.
I'll do whatever I can to help. I want Jeremy to stay just as much as you do.
Father's looking for you.
Yes, it's time for his medication. If you'll excuse me.
I have to be going to.
He went away to be with Erica, and he left me here to pretend I was him. He said I should use the one with the bears on it, the bear crest paper, because then everybody'd know I was him.
Right, that's because Adam is living in the Middle Ages. Okay, nobody cares about a family coat of arms. We want to do our correspondence electronically from now on.
Oh, Adam won't like that.
I don't care what Adam likes. He's wrong.
Good. That was just like Adam. You do him better than I do.
Stuart, I'm not trying to be Adam. I just want to bring this company into the 20th century.
You don't look like him, but you sure do sound like him.
Josh!
Good, you did it again.
Josh!
Josh went to the store to get some ice cream, the kind with the cookies in it that I like. Do you want some when he comes back?
Stuart, no, I don't want any ice cream. You could do me a big favor. I'd like you to go upstairs, and if you find your marbles, you could play with them, okay? Is that okay?
Okay. Ross? Will you be Ross again when Adam comes back? I miss you.
Jen, don't you understand that?
No, I don't. I would love to understand it. Why?
Do you think I wanted to leave you like that in New York? Do you think I wanted to confuse you? To hurt you?
No, that's why I'm here.
I don't want you to be here. And you shouldn't be here. I don't want to see you, Eric. I don't want to hear your voice. I can't see you.
Why?
Because there can never be anything between us. There, I said it. Please leave me.
You must tell me what it is. Because I love you. And I know you love me. I'll never leave you. I'll never let you go. Unless you tell me the truth.
I'm trying to tell you that we don't have a future.
Well, I don't accept that. I've cared much too much. I have traveled halfway around the world looking for you. I went back to the United States, now I'm in Canada.
I'm sorry you've been through all that trouble.
Look, I did it because I had to find you. And now that I have, I want some answers. I know you have feelings for me.
I've already told you. I feel friendship.
Jeremy, we both know that it is much beyond that. On that island in that wilderness, we were incredibly close. And I'm not going to let you turn your back on that. I won't let you.
I've answered all I can.
No, you haven't. You've been evading me. Evading me this whole time. Have the courage, please, to be honest with me. You owe me that. I mean, you were never a coward when you were a mercenary. Why are you a coward now?
I'm not a coward.
Yes, you are, of the weakest kind. You're afraid to face your own feelings.
Why are you forcing me? It can only cause us both pain. I love you. I love you more than myself, more than life. I love you.
I know you're busy. I don't care. This is important.
I'm never too busy for you.
Thanks. I went shopping all day today in New York, and I have the perfect present for a little boy. Roller skates. Yes.
I can see him with these. I can just see it. Unfortunately, he is asleep.
Oh, well, you could give it to him in the morning, but you have to promise to tell him they're for me.
I promise I will.
Good.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful of you.
Well, I'm terrific, and I better go home.
Listen, I wanted to know what you thought of the news.
What news?
Haven't you talked to Palmer since you got home?
Yeah. I spoke to him at his office. Why?
Well, apparently he decided not to tell you. He saw to it Nina came to Cortlandt Manor for a visit today.
No. He didn't mention a thing about it.
That looks very weighty.
Good. Comparative government. A developmental approach.
Oh, I read the reviews.
I can't concentrate. Guess I'll work on it later.
Uh-huh. Well, I can understand your distraction. It's Dottie, isn't it? Listen, young man, there are lots of other young women out there in the world, and any one of them probably much better suited to you than Mrs. Ferguson's little girl. Anyway, Dottie leaves a great deal to be desired at the social level.
Well, I don't care anything about that. I just thought I had something special with Dottie. I thought she was different.
Now I can find out why Palmer didn't mention any of this to me.
Excuse me, but Miss Thornton is here to see Mr. Andrew.
Why is it wrong? You just told me how you feel. I know how I feel. I want you. I know you want me too.
It's not what I want. For the last time, we have to break it off.
Why?
There's something I can't explain.
Do you have a wife?
No.
Have you made a promise to another woman?
There's not a woman, Erica.
Well, then what is it? Why do you say you love me, and then you say you don't want me?
I never said I didn't want you.
Well, then make love to me.
You shouldn't have come here.
I am here, and I'm not leaving. Now tell me what is going on.
When I was at the monastery in Tibet,
Yes? Yes?
I took a holy vow of celibacy.
Daisy, I wanted to tell you in person, really.
No, you didn't. You were sneaking around behind my back.
Listen, the reason I didn't tell you, Daisy, it's perfectly obvious. I wanted to spare you.
You can't spare me anything if you're not telling me the truth.
Daisy, the reason I didn't tell you beforehand, I didn't want your hopes to get raised and then just have them dashed.
Nina had had a breakthrough. I had a right to know that.
Yes, but she could have had a setback, and she could go right back to where she was before, and then you'd be devastated.
I would not be devastated. I can take anything where a daughter is concerned.
I just wanted to spare you any unnecessary upset.
I want to know what happened with Nina.